Hi everybody, this is take two. It looked like my voice wasn't going with my words, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't all messed up. Anyway, welcome. My name's Anne Marie. This is Anne Marie Stitchery. I have Instagram with Anne Marie Stitchery, of course Flosstube, and I have an Etsy shop that I'll explain at the end and link for you with Anne Marie Stitchery. This is a Flosstube about cross stitch. And I don't think I have much else today. Mostly a little bit of quilting fabric, but mostly I'm going to show my quilting projects and some finishes, some whips, talk about my first retreat. And I'm not going to have a giveaway this video. I'm going to have it in the next video, which I plan in 2 weeks. I plan on doing a whip parade. It's been a while. I have a lot of whips, and I'll plan on doing that. I have some other ideas for the channel. I want to post more, and I want to be doing floss tubes because I miss doing it. I really enjoy doing them, and so that's the plans. Okay, and then plans for next year and what's coming up. All right, so let's start. So today is November 20th. It is Sunday. It is quite breezy here today, very windy. It's very cold. I think it's in the 30s, but it's sunny. So we don't have some of the severe weather that some of the country's been getting, like out in New York. Boy, I can't imagine that much snow. What are they, 4 or 5 feet, maybe 6 now? Oh boy. So pray that everyone's safe out in the bad weather areas in the country. It's been about 3 months since my last video. And since taping, in September, mid-September, we all got COVID here. My mom got sick first, and she ended up in the hospital for about 5 days. And then I got it, and I was sick for about 3. Then my grandson got it the next day. He had 104 fever, but he was the fastest of all of us to get through it, thank God. And then my daughter that lives with us, she got it on the next day. So it was one day after the other. We all had COVID here. It was rough. We all weren't feeling well. My mom, thank God, was in the hospital because she has a lot of conditions that we were concerned about. So she got the antiviral and everything, and she was there for 5 days. But all of us are doing well now. And that cough, boy, I don't know if anyone else has had a cough with COVID, but that was brutal. The other exciting news is we're grandparents again. Our daughter, Serena, had another baby, and it was a granddaughter. So we have 2 grandsons and a granddaughter. Her name is Ava Rose, and she was born on the day that I got COVID. So I couldn't even go in the hospital to see her or anything for several weeks before we weren't contagious anymore. But she's doing well now. She's had some scary things. They thought she had the RSV. She was in the hospital for about 4 days. But she's doing better now. She's gaining weight and she's doing a lot better. But that was scary also because she got very sick. It wasn't COVID. It wasn't the flu. Thank God she tested negative for RSV. But she was in there with, it was bronchiolitis is what it was. It was a viral respiratory infection. But she's home now and she's doing better. Also, we're planning on another grandchild in May, my son. We don't know, and they want to be surprised. They don't want to know the sex of the baby until he or she is born. So, all right. So I think that's pretty much intro. There's been a lot of other things, but those are the main things that's been going around here. I'm going to show a few finishes. I have some finishes that I did last year for Thanksgiving. I don't have a lot of finishes recently. I do have one on my wall, though. Let's see if I can move this without shaking it too much. I don't know if you can see up there. That one right up, where's my finger? Right there. That is Needlework by Kathy Barrick. And that's on my stitching wall. This is my stitching wall. I plan on having all stitch themed things framed on my wall. This is my happy place. That is, I think, a Brenda Gervais. And then this one is from, I'll have to find the books. That's from Brenda Gervais, I think. My soul is fed with needle and thread. And the mice in the sewing room. And then all those things right there on the shelf, I completed, and I can show them next time. This punch needle, several punch needle, cross stitch. There's wool applique behind me, and my dough bowls, and I can show this next time. I'm going to put you back because I don't want to make everybody. Okay. So I finished that one and framed it. That was a fun stitch. Took me a while. I think I started that in 2020, and I just didn't keep it. I would put it down and pick it up. So I am excited to say that I am now stitching on linen, and I will show you that in a few minutes. Let me finish showing you my finishes. This is from Prairie Schooler. I think it's called Fall Fields, and I love it. It's the fox, and I'm going to make it into a pillow with this fall fabric. So I have to press it and get it ready to finish. I'm going to put it in a pillow. So that came out cute. I also finished a free chart for Thanksgiving. I was looking for little Thanksgiving charts to do. And this is from the website of Pinker Pumpkin Quilting. Pinker and Pumpkin Quilting. I'll put it in the notes down below. This was a free chart, and it's called Give Thanks on her website. And it's just a cute little fun stitch. I'm going to make that into a pillow also and put it in my dough bowl with my other Thanksgiving things. Now, these were my finishes from last year, fully finished little pillows. I'll have to put the designers in the notes below, but this has been a popular one. Thankful, grateful, blessed with the owls. It's so cute. I love it. I think I did the called for colors. This was a little November stitch, a turkey. I think I changed the colors, made it into a more traditional colors. I didn't like the colors. I think they were pink or blue or something, and I like the traditional Thanksgiving, so it's a cute little turkey. These are all done on Aida and just with fall fabric in the back with fiberfill. And this is in my 3-tiered stand downstairs, not my dough bowl, my tiered stand. This was, I took a sample of from a bigger pattern. I thought this was cute, the pumpkin pie, and just put it in again with fabric on the back, a little pillow, 14 count. And then these two are cute. This is the Thanksgiving bird. I don't know if it's Heart in Hand or Brenda Gervais. I'll have to link the. I also changed the colors, and I don't think I did all of it, but I think there was some more embellishments. But I kept it simple with fall fabric on the back. And this is a little quickie Thanksgiving, or if it's Lizzie Kate. And I used wood buttons, and it's a cute little turkey with pumpkin wagon. So those are my Thanksgiving finishes from last year. Okay, I have two of my own designs that I don't think I have shown here fully finished. These are on my Etsy store as a PDF, Annery Stitchery. The first one is called Relax Your Home. It's a very simple pattern. I found this, I found this white board type shelf at, was it Target? I think it was Target. And I put some fabric on the back. It's not 100% perfect, but I like how it came out. Could be a little straighter and everything, but it's cute. And it's called Relax Your Home. And I finished it with a sunflower and a red. I don't usually do a lot of bows, but this needed a little something. So I used the red bow. And then I found these little items to go on the shelf. And I think it came out really cute. So this is hanging in my foyer. And then the other one I have, and that's a quick stitch on my Etsy store PDF. My other one, I found this, and I'll never forget. I said this on another Flosstube. I had found this door at Hobby Lobby. And I remember being so excited because I didn't know how I was going to finish this. This is my pattern down the bottom. May all who pass through our door be blessed this day and many more. So that's a fun stitch. I have it also on my Etsy store, Innery Stitchery, as a PDF with the sunflowers and the blue door. So needless to say, I was so excited when I found this at Hobby Lobby. It was the very last aisle I went into. And I said, oh my God, look at that. It has the wreath like my wreath and it's blue. And I said, it's perfect. So this came like this on the door. So this is also hanging in our foyer. And I just finished it with some batting, just some white rickrack around it. And it's hanging in our door. So our foyer. So this is also on my Etsy store, Innery Stitchery. And I thought it was perfect. I don't know if I can't get the whole thing in, but I just thought it was perfect finishing for this pattern. And it's a cute little stitch, fun, fast stitch. Okay, I think those are all my finishes that I have right now. Yep, and I'm almost done with my daughter's quilt. I had mentioned that I'm doing quilts for all 3 kids. Well, I'm a little behind because of things happening this year. This was last Christmas gift. So I have my daughter, number 1, first daughter, almost finished. I just have to do the binding. And I got to start on the other 2. So I've been working on that also. Okay, so my whips. Let's get into the whips. So I am excited to say that I went to a retreat last month in the Cape Cod. I live in Massachusetts, and this was down in the Cape in Sandwich, Mass. The beautiful, beautiful place where we stayed. It was the Daniel Webster Inn. Absolutely. Food was fantastic. Accommodations were great. The teachers were fantastic. And it was a great time. And I learned how to stitch on linen. I took a class. I will show you that in a minute. A sampler by Kathleen Littleton, who owns Cross Stitch Antiques. So let me show you that first. She owns a shop. It's on Etsy. And she taught the class. This is the pattern. It's not out yet because it's just it was with Celebration of Needlework. I'm sorry. Celebration of Needlework. There were 4 teachers. Kathleen Littleton with Cross Stitch Antiques. This is called the Antique Seashell Sampler. She owns the original antique sampler, and she made a reproduction. All her shop is beautiful. Check her out on Etsy. I'll also link her down below. I think she has it on the website. I think she has also beautiful reproduction samplers by Kathleen that she's done. This is called the Seashell Sampler, Jane Price, 1819. And it's absolutely beautiful. So she gave us the fabric, which was, let's see, she also gave us NPI silks. I was so excited when she passed out the kits. In it was all the beautiful colors, NPI silks. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful colors. And the fabric is by Fiber on a Whim, and it's called Dunes 36 count. We're working on it. Look at this. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? It looks kind of green in here, but it's not. It's a old gold. The lighting is not doing it justice. It's not green at all. It's absolutely beautiful. It is mottled. It's soft. It's just the most beautiful fabric. And she thought the dunes would be good because it's a seashell sampler on the coast. So I am doing 2 over 2. No, excuse me. No. I'm doing 1 thread over 2. 1 strand of floss, over 2 threads. And I'm working on the border. And so far, I haven't made a huge amount of progress, but I think I'm doing pretty good. So I'm so excited. Check her out. I'll link her down below. She's got some beautiful antique samplers. This one is coming out soon. And the saying is beautiful. It says, Jesus, permit thy gracious name to stand as the first effort of an infant hand. And while her fingers on the canvas move, Engage her tender heart to seek thy love. With thy dear children let her have a part, and write thy name thyself upon her heart. Jane Price, 1819. And it's just beautiful. It's got flowers up here, the border, and then down here is the seashells. And it's just beautiful. So I'm going to work on this. I'm going to finish it. It is 267 wide by 378 high. It's quite a large endeavor, but I'm going to do it. And she owns the, is there a picture of the antique? Yeah, here's the original. Here's the antique sampler. It's just beautiful. And she owns this. She owns several of them. While she was teaching the class, she gave us a lecture on samplers. English, Scottish, Irish samplers. Absolutely fascinating. She owns a lot, and she's done a lot of reproductions. They're beautiful. So that's one whip. So I've only done the border so far, but that's okay. I'll move right along. The next one is by Plum Street Samplers, and it's called Kringle and Wooled. Kringle and Wooled. Of course, my sheep, everyone knows it. I just love sheep. Plum Street. It's adorable. And I've started this. This is on 14 count doubloon. Doubloon's my favorite by Picture This Plus. And this is all I have so far, but I'm coming along. I love the simplicity of this. This is just, it's going to be pretty. So I'm working on that. And I am working on the Drawn Thread Sunnyside Sampler. Now, I had started this before, and I started it on an 18 count aider, and I forget where I got it. It wasn't working out for me. I just did not like the fabric. I wish I could remember what it was. The holes you couldn't see. It was dyed, not by me, and it was just hard to see. So I said, I scratched it. And thank God I didn't start too far. I started over here, so I didn't get too far. So I restarted it, and this is on, still in the hoop. This is on 16 count doubloon by Picture This Plus, my favorite. So this is what I have so far. The needle minder, I got it, my retreat down the Cape. And so anyway, I've started this, and I like this fabric much better. And that's the Drawn Thread, the Sunnyside Sampler. Okay. The next one is a Prairie Schooler. It's from last year, the 2021. I love this one because of all the animals. I'm not going to put the words Winter Woods, and I'm going to make this into a pillow for my bowl or my 3-tiered stand. And this is my progress so far. Oh. It's coming out really cute. I love the animals. Love, love, love it. It's so cute. The raccoon, the fox, the owl. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the other day, we have chickens, and we have them in a new coop, and they're doing great in it. They love it. We also have a camera out there that we watch to make sure that we don't have any livestock trying to get in. I mean, livestock, animals in the vicinity. Well, we had a bear. We had a bear in our yard, and I said to my husband, I got an alarm on my phone, so I looked at it, and sure enough, huge bear. He didn't do anything with the coop, but he destroyed my bird feeders. So I had to take them in. I have to take them in at night because we have tons of birds during the day, but I don't want him to keep ruining them. So anyway, I'm working on that. So, and I don't know if anybody has used these new hoops. This is called, are these called the Nerge? N-E-R-G-E or N-U-R hoops. I got a bunch of them on Amazon, and they hold it really tight. And I love how this is coming out. So I'll have to link those hoops also. So those are all my, I have one more whip to show you. This was a kit down at the retreat. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try it. Let's try it. So this is the kit. It's by Kelly Reed Rivers of Old Colonial Designs. And it came with everything to do it. And it's a cute little fox called Foxy Fall. And I have the frame, I have the charm, I have everything. So this is 1/1. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to sit down and try it. So I did. And this is my progress so far. Oh, let me put something behind it. This is my progress, 1/1. I don't know the count of this, but I'm having fun and I'm doing it. And it's not as bad as I thought. It's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was really going to be tough. But I do need my oh, sorry, I'm moving it. I do need my magnifiers for this. I'm not very steady, am I? Sorry about that. But it's a cute kit, and I said I'm gonna try it. So I'm doing it, and I'm pleased so far how it's coming out. This is how it's framed. I even have the fabric, everything, and I'm gonna finish it like this. My first linen piece, but I think it's just adorable. So that's exciting for me because I don't know. I kept putting it off. I kept saying maybe I can't do it, but you know. As long as I have the good light and the magnifiers like a lot of us need, I need them, it's doable. So that was exciting. Okay. So those are all my whips that I've been working on. I have a little bit of haul. I just wanted to show you a few things that I got on the retreat. The retreat, they had lots of goodies for us. But the one that I absolutely love is this. This is a scissor holder. All wooden, stained by one of the husbands of one of the teachers of the retreat. It's absolutely beautiful. We all got one, and it's on a stand, and it has the small hole up top. It even gave us the scissors, and isn't that just beautiful? I was thrilled. We walked in, we had a beautiful dinner. We had classes. We had a round robin one night, which I have more kits that I'll have to show you next time that they all gave us. Some small, some are pretty good size, with all the things to finish, all the fabric and everything, floss, everything to finish. It was a great, fun retreat. It was 2 days, and it was a blast. But isn't that just beautiful? It's all wood, and they're all stained. Just gorgeous. So we received those. And one of the ladies at the retreat made all of us one of these. Now, this is something that you can put next to your chair. It's all sewn. And she also gave us, these scissors are awesome. I don't know what these are, but they're heavy and they're fantastic. They fit my fingers because I have some swollen fingers from arthritis, and it fits in these little pockets in here, and you sit it at your stitching chair. She made all of us one of these, and it was filled with Halloween candy because I went the weekend before the Monday was Halloween. I went that weekend, which Halloween's my birthday, so it was kind of a great time to go and stitch and talk all the talk of stitching, and it was just fantastic. I had a blast. So she made all of us one of these antique buttons, she said, from her mom's stash. And I love the fabric. It's just awesome. So we got that too. So that was fantastic. So that was my retreat. It was just a fun time, my first one. And during the dinner, they had a lovely talk on samplers. This was on American samplers. So that was great too. I learned a lot at the retreat. Okay, so for haul, I don't have too much. I have a little bit. I went to my my quilt store, and at Quilted Crow in Bolton, and I found some fabric to finish some Christmas red and white like candy cane, some snowflakes fabric. And this one is just buttons, antique buttons to put on some of my stitching pillows and things. I thought that was cute. So I got some fabric. At the retreat, they were selling these adorable bags. So I got the big one, this big one here, and the companion bag. I forget who made these, but it's all gnomes, and it's, look at that fabric. Isn't that adorable? This is the small one, and of course this is the normal larger one, and it's just really well made. I love it. It's so, I love the fabric. I love gnomes. So it's kind of winter, kind of Christmassy a little bit. So I got those, and making sure I'm not forgetting anything. This one I picked up also at my quilt store. This is by Moda. It's called D is for Dream, and it's a layer cake. It's 10-inch squares, and I bought that also. Baby fabric. So I'm not sure yet. I don't want to say anything out loud because sometimes my daughter-in-law watches. It's all fallen. So I'm not going to say anything, but this is, it's all neutral. Neutral for a boy or a girl. So I thought this was really cute. So I got that. And I got a couple of patterns. This is the newest Plum Street sampler from Plum Street. Cardinal Kin. Look how adorable that is. Family of cardinals. We had a family of cardinals in our front bush, and I was so protected of them. I didn't have my cat, which goes out near them, or anything, and I watched them all the time. It wasn't this year, it was last year. And they had a couple of babies, and we have a lot of cardinals in our yard. So, and you can do it in 2 different colors. She has 2 different color palettes you can decide on. I think I'm going to do this one, the red one. And I got this at the retreat. This is Christmas in the Country by Annie B's Folk Art. Really cute ornaments. I was going to do them this year, but I think I'm going to do next year for the boys, and then make this one for my granddaughter. And then whoever is going to be with us next year, another grandchild. And then I got 2 Prairie Schoolers. I was on eBay. You can find some pretty cool things on eBay. I did an auction, and these are the things I won. I won book number 20. This is on the original cardstock. This is St. Nicholas. I think I got both of these for $11. So those are adorable. I'm going to do some of those. I love Prairie School Santas. And then this is the Woodland Santas. Look how adorable. This is book number 96 on the original cardstock. But look at those animals, the reindeer, and then we have bunnies and pheasants, the horse sleigh, and the fox and the squirrel. Is it a fox and a squirrel? Yeah, and birds, cardinal over here. So I want to do those. So those are cute. So I think that's all my haul for right now. The other thing I wanted to talk about is I'm very excited. I am going to the Nashville market, Needlework market, the big one, come March. My shop is registered as a shop participating and buying. So I'm very excited. I have the hotel booked, so I'm going to Nashville in March for Needlework market. I am so excited. As soon as it came up on my in my email, I jumped on it. So Anna Restitchery is a participating shop for Nashville. So I'm so excited. So I wanted to get it. It's growing. It's still small. I have 20-something items. My Flosstube will not be about my shop. I'm just announcing my shop is getting bigger, but it won't be an advertisement for my shop. I just wanted to make that clear. I'm just stating a few things that I'm excited about next year. I also have another retreat planned next year. It's the Primitive Retreat. I'm going to be taking class with Kathy Barrick and Liz Matthews, I think, and a wool applique teacher, Maggie Bonanami. She's written 2 big books on wool applique. So that is, I will make a link for that also. Primitive Primer Retreat in New York next October. So that's exciting. Also, I didn't know if anybody has known about this. There's going to be a virtual stitching event. I think you can still get tickets. It's called the Jingle Ball. And it's going to be Friday, December 2nd, starting around 6 o'clock. All you need is a computer. They say computer works better than your phone. And it's going to be Friday night up until Saturday the 3rd. And there's going to be meet and greets. There's going to be 12 designers with 12 different patterns. To register and get a ticket, it's $10. And they give you a virtual ticket when you register. And then you sign on and you can they'll have meet and greets. They'll have shopping and all the virtual booths. It's called Jingle Ball, and you can go to jingleball.net and look it up and register. But it sounds like a lot of fun, so I signed up to do that. And I'll put the description in the box below about it. Let's see. So that's coming up in December. And I told you about that. My next video I'm planning in 2 weeks. It's going to be a whip parade, all my whips. And I'm going to do a giveaway then. I was going to have a giveaway today, but I don't have it ready yet. So my video in 2 weeks, which will be around, let's see, today is the 20th. The beginning of December. I'll do it after the Jingle Ball to talk about that too. And if you still want to go, I still think you can do it. It's jingleball.net, $10 to register. So it sounds like a lot of fun. You don't have to be on it the whole time. You can, I think come and go. You don't have to be on it from Friday till Saturday at midnight. Alrighty. So the giveaway will be in 2 weeks around the 4th or 5th, somewhere in the first week of December. And then I'll probably post another one after Christmas because I want to get back in the routine. I have some ideas that I like to do with the channel. I think that's it. Next year, when I do my whip parade, I will talk about next year plans. Excuse me, 2023. I have a lot of whips that I really want to get started on. Some big, some small. I really want to make progress. I'm trying not to give myself too many new starts next year, but I know we all say that, but it's so hard when you see a cute pattern and you want to start it. But I have so many large whips that I like to finish. I think that's what I'm going to try to focus on and not limit myself to either one large new pattern a month or like a couple of smalls a month, but try not to go crazy. And I still want to design some more because it's fun to do some designing also. All right, everybody, I think that's it. I will try to link everything down below for you, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks for a whip parade and a giveaway then. Okay, everybody, take care. Happy stitching. Bye-bye.